Hello, good people. This screen was created with a drawing program that I wrote in MSX Basic, and I'm going to show that more of that in just a minute. Right now, I'm going to show the computer that I'm using. I'm using a TI-99 4A that I removed. That's interesting. That I removed the computer from, which is that right there. Okay, and I put a Raspberry Pi in there that was in this computer, and I like this keyboard, but this keyboard is much better. Actually, it reminds me of an Apple IIe keyboard. Now I'm going to switch back to the computer, or I could just show that screen. I wonder what would be better. Possibly that. I know it's a little bright though. That's not too bad. Okay, now I'm going to show it drawing the screen. It's not too fast. It's in basic. So, and it's like it doesn't save the images in bitmap. It saves them as like macros. And I also wrote a command line interface to be able to edit the drawings. Now I'm going to load in. Let me save the state. Oh, this computer has got a Raspberry Pi Zero in it running emulation station. Blue MSX, I think, on RetroPie. I really don't. I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up to be positive. Okay, now. Yeah, this keyboard's fantastic. Let's see. Alright, there's the program. Press D to get a directory of object only files, and do V. Let's look at the submarine. V in the file name, and it basically pulls the file up. And if I wanted to, I could, let me switch to that. I think that's better, actually. Just go straight to the computer, to the video output. Like in view mode, you can actually draw. So press period to get out of that. Now I can examine that file, and that's all the commands it takes to draw that screen. And just added the last 4 lines to that. The number to the left of the command is the index within the string that it's stored in. So one of the drawbacks to the way I did this is that I am keeping these objects in a string, and it's limited to 255 characters. So I think I did the math on it. I think it's probably have about 60 objects within a string. So that's not too bad, So, but the drawing can't be too complicated, otherwise it wouldn't, say string too long or whatever. That's basically it. You can, from here, I can remove commands within the object or alter commands and that's basically it. Let me see. Take a look at the sandbar. You know, because actually that needs like, well, it could use some more like vegetation on the bottom of that. But anyway, that's basically it. So I'm going to use this program to create the graphics for an RPG game that I want to do on MSX. Now here I need to fill this, so I'm going to press the backslash key, and I have to refresh the screen by pressing the spacebar to see the results there. There it is. I can change colors going through the alphabet. A is transparent. That's the TI-99 video chip. It's got that for some reason. Maybe they're going to use it for something. Who knows? And here's all the colors. Just pressing the key A through, what is it, P, for 16 colors or something like that. Anyway, that is going to be it for this video. Switch back to the other screen here. Oh, what camera work? Alright, so that's basically it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Oh, let me go back to the I didn't show the listing. Hang on, I'm sorry about that. So for those of you that would like to have this program, I'm going to list it so you can copy it off the screen. We did something like that, very similar to that, back in the 80s. Get magazines and type in programs so we could see what they would do and all that stuff. There's some lines in here that you wouldn't have to type the whole thing, like line 1035. That's showing all the objects that it's showing, that the Seawolf screen that I showed at the beginning. Like you could, you wouldn't even have to type that, so it's got some redundant code in it, is what I'm saying. But it is a pretty useful little drawing program, and since it's Microsoft Basic, essentially, this same code, with the exception of the sprite commands, would probably work on a PC, on a DOS PC. It's very similar. It could probably, there's probably a variety of computers this code could run on, because it's just pretty much vanilla basic, plain, except a few commands, like where it opens to the screen for output, so you can print to the graphics screen, which you have to do that in the MSX version 1 at least. The other ones I don't know. You may not even need that command in other basics, or there may be an alternative. That's up for you to determine. This part of the code right here is the command line interface. But I think that's really cool. In basic, it was going to be way too slow to have like an interactive icon based drawing program, I think. Well, for me anyway, I thought this was like a quick and easy way to do the same thing. It's more manual, but oh, that's it. Okay, so that is the program. Back to the computer shot. This switch is not hooked up, of course, because it doesn't have a real TI in there. But okay, this video's going on long enough. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.